What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we conclude the Gauntlet Series for the Dali IO-8 headphones. Absolutely love them. And their final opponent in this one will be the Focal Bathys. I was about to call them something else. Headphones. This should be a really good battle. I can't wait to see how the IO-8s hold up against arguably my second best, or one of my top two. I'm going to put it that way. One of my top two best headphones that I currently own. As always, I'll leave a link in the description below for unboxing videos if you want to take a look at pricing, specs, and everything else when it comes to these guys. I'll also leave links in the description if you're interested in picking up one or both of these outstanding pairs of headphones. All right, so before we get started, let's hear a little bit from the sponsor of this video, Audio Experience. Let me tell you a bit about our sponsor for today's video, Audio Experience. Located in Connecticut, Audio Experience has 2 appointment-only showrooms featuring dedicated audition spaces for 2-channel stereo, home theater, and custom installation audio video for homes and businesses. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, no. Audio Experience exists to provide discerning enthusiasts like you a way of connecting with the highest quality products to transform your AV experience from the mundane to the emotionally engaging. For those of you outside of the Connecticut area, like myself, Audio Experience offers the majority of its brands online via shopaudioexperience.com. Doing business with larger retailers can often feel transactional and impersonal. By contrast, Audio Experience offers a personalized approach focused solely on your needs, offering the knowledge, care, and dedication needed to achieve truly life-changing AV solutions. Now, if you're interested in a specific product or you want to learn more, check out the links in the description of this video and make sure you let Justin at Audio Experience know that Ron on Tech sent you. All right, we are back in. Did a coin flip off camera. We're going to start off with the Focal Bathys. As you can see here, we have them here. We're in the app. I do have my personalized settings turned on. Okay, after doing the personalized, the sound personalization test that they have, I went ahead and did that. So we got that turned on. Here is also the EQ setting that I like to rock these with. As you can see there. All right, so I just want to show you right now. Let's go. You put them in silent, or not silent, but transparent. So that way we can put these on for right now. So let's go ahead and slide these on. Super comfortable. I hit the button to put them in noise canceling already, so that's cool. All right. He's so comfortable, so light. All right, so what we're gonna do, let's go ahead and we'll cut over. All right, and we're gonna put on our picture-in-picture. There, now you can see what I got going on here and me here in the backdrop. All right, so let's go ahead and get our music up. Let's close out all that. All right. Now we got our first song. We're going to go ahead and turn off Wi-Fi. So we're going strictly 5G. Okay. And then let's check our volume level. All right, we're right at the orange line, like I like it. Okay. And here we go. All right. Nice clarity. Good volume too. Even at this rate, at this level, sounds very, very clear. Whew. Okay, background vocalist took me by surprise. They got nice and bright. Again, soundstage is a little tight, but you cannot deny the clarity. You cannot deny the clarity. Very clear. Again, you get all the nuance, the breathing, the enunciation. You're getting it all. Very clear. Again, The background vocalists, they come in, they sound so nice, so clean. Again, soundstage is a little tight, but it's not over. It's not like they're overpowering each other or singing on top of each other. Very clean. All right. Again, I love the natural volume of these. These things get super loud. And man, these sound so good. All right, let's go ahead and switch over to the IO-8. Okay. Now the IO-8 does not have an app or anything like that. So we're going to go ahead and just turn these on. Now they do have two presets. They have hi-fi and bass preset. So we'll go ahead and go with bass. All right, let me make sure these guys are paired up and connected. Let's find them here. There they go. All right, just got the notification that they are paired. All right. All right, just did a quick test just to make sure we're working with these. All right, let's go ahead and put these on. Now, noise canceling is already on these. I could definitely tell the difference there. Let's check our preset. That's hi-fi. And now we're in bass. All right, so let's check our volume. All right, our volume is where it should be, right at the orange line. Here we go, song number 1. Okay, good volume, very clear. Again, getting the nuance, the breathing. Nice wide sound stage. The background vocalists sound very clear as well, filling in that space. Again, just the nuance, the popping of the letters, B's, P's, T's, the breathing, exhale at the end of each verse, inhale at the beginning of the verse. It's a wonderful sound. Again, got that echoing too, so you're getting that as well. Just fantastic sound. Again, absolutely love the background vocalist as well. All right, went over a little bit on that one too. I love the let me explain. I actually love the sound stage on these. The sound stage is wider on these than it is on the Bathys here. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our 3.5 millimeter test. All right, we are back in, and what we have is a kind of an interesting dilemma here with the Focal Bathys, because you do have two other ways of listening to audio on them. You do have your 3.5 millimeter port that you can listen through, but you also have a built-in DAC where you can use with the USB Type-C port, and that gives it a leg up on a lot of other devices other headphones that I have. So what we're going to do is just to keep it fair, sort of fair, I guess. We're going to test all three. Okay. We already did Bluetooth. Now we're going to do 3.5, and then we'll go ahead and do DAC. All right. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to test on just 2 songs. Okay. That way I'm not dragging out the video too long. So we're going to do this song. We already did the first one, so we're going to do this one in Bluetooth and 3.5 in DAC, and then we're going to go ahead and do the bass song in all 3 categories as well. And we'll see. You know what? We're going to do all 3. We'll do all 3 in all 3 phases and see. Now, what that means is, because the IO-8 does not have a DAC, I am going to go ahead and bring one in. I've got the Focal KA13 portable USB-C DAC. So we're going to go ahead and run this through the IO-8s and see how they sound as compared to the built-in DAC on the Focal Bathys. All right, so that way we can keep it even and we can test everything and have a lot of fun. I know those in the comment section is going to complain about that, so I will have that discussion in the comment section. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. All right, and girls. All right, so what we're going to do now, let's go ahead and get into our 3.5 millimeter test. We're going to start off with the Bathys, and we got our passive dongle plugged in. We'll go ahead in with their own 3.5 millimeter cable. Okay, we're going to plug into the focals. Switch that over. All right, here we go. Let's do a little picture in picture. All right, here we are. Song number 1, Bluetooth, or excuse me, 3.5 millimeter test, Focal Bathys. Let's check our volume level here. All right, we're going to turn this up. We'll get to where I'd like it to be normally. All right, we're there. Okay, here we go. Okay. Nice volume. Very clear. Okay. The soundstage still a little tight, maintains the same integrity as the Bluetooth. Again, still getting the clarity of vocals from the lead vocalist as well as the background vocalists. Very nice. Again, getting that nuance too. Her breathing, her enunciation. Fantastic. Very clear. And again, they fill in nicely, the background vocalists, despite the soundstage being a little narrower, maintaining that, they still fill in nicely and they sound great. All right. Very, very clean. All right, so let's go ahead and switch over to the Focal, excuse me, not the Focal Bathys, but the IO-8s. Now, the one other thing I forgot to mention with the Focal Bathys is the fact that these have to be powered on in order to use the 3.5 or any of the settings. Bluetooth 3.5 or the USB Type-C for the DAC. They have to be powered on. They do not excuse me, do not provide passive audio. So keep that in mind as well when going through all the evaluating later on. All right, so let's go ahead. We had turned off the IO-8s. We got the 3.5 connection in. All right, we're going to back this up. Check our volume. All right, we're where we should be. Here we go. Okay, nice volume. Vocals very clear. Nice wide soundstage. Maintaining that wide soundstage. Again, getting the breathing. Her sounds so good. And you get the echoing too. So clean. Again, breathing in. All the nuances there. They did get a little louder, maybe a tick louder than what they are on Bluetooth, but they definitely got it. Again, the background vocalists filling in that nice wide sound stage, and they sound very clear. So clean. All right. Again, I absolutely love the sound of these. I love that sound stage. I love the clarity. Wonderful. Both of these guys are sounding good. All right. So what we're going to do now is we'll go ahead. We're going to flip the script, and we're going to test the DAC portion of it. I guess on both, well, the Bathys, and we're going to add a DAC here for the IO-8s. This should be very interesting. Stay strapped in. All right. We are back in for the DAC test. All right, so as you can see, the Focal Bathys, let me get these the right way so you can see it here. The Focal Bathys has a DAC button or switch here. In between on and off, there's a DAC option. So we got that turned on. We are plugged in with the USB Type-C cable, running right into the phone. So let's go ahead and make sure I got these on the right. All right. Make sure I wanted to make sure I had them on my head right here. All right. So we got that turned on. Let's go ahead and cut over. Okay. Let's get our picture-in-picture back. Okay. Here we go. Song number 1. DAC test. Focal Bathys. Let's go. Ooh. Nice and loud. I like the volume. Very bright. Oh. Okay, we can bring that down a couple notches. Because the background vocalists boomed, man. They really boomed in my ear, man. They sound very clear. Absolutely loved it. Again, still getting all the nuance, the popping sound, her breathing. Everything's a lot clearer now with the DAC setting. Again, the breathing. They sound so clear. And you got the echoing. Oh, man. Again, very clean. Very clear. I absolutely love it. All right, let me pause that. I absolutely love the way that sound in the DAC form. Oh, the clarity is fantastic. All right. So much fun. All right. Let's go ahead and get this unplugged. Now, we're going to, because the IO-8 does not have a DAC feature, we're going to go ahead and we're going to incorporate a DAC for them. You got like I said, the FIO K813 portable DAC. We're going to go ahead and pull this out. Again, I know there's going to be people in the comments, about how I'm kind of doctoring the test, the challenge between the two, but I'm trying to keep it at 100, and I wanted to test the DAC feature. I didn't want to leave the DAC feature out of the competition on the Bathys anyway. So I wanted to go ahead and incorporate that as well. So only way to do that is to incorporate it on the IO-8s. So here we are. We got the DAC plugged in. We got the IO-8s plugged into the DAC. Everything's powered on. These guys on. Again, the IO-8s are powered off, so they got that passive audio. So there's no help with everything being turned on. Okay, only help they're getting is the portable DAC. All right, so let's back this up. Here we go. Oh, I did turn theirs down, so I'm gonna turn it back up to where I like it. Very clear. Oh, we turn theirs down too. Okay. All right, so we're pretty much on a even playing field now with the DAC, because it sounds just as clear, just as crisp, but these have a wider sound stage, so it's pretty good. Again, the breathing, the nuance, man, they sound so crisp. Oh man. And then you got that wide sound stage and the background vocalist sounding phenomenal. Oh, this is so much fun. Okay. All right. I had to pause that. This is so much. This is going to be really good. All right. So we've listened to all 3 phases of song 1. Let's get over to our bass song and see how they do on all 3 phases. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in for the second song, our bass song. We're going to do Bluetooth configuration first. We got the Focal Bathys on. Let's get it. Ah, there we go. Woo, that bass punches. And the reverb fades away nicely. Ah, very clear. Again, the vocals nice and cleared. Not again, they just sound so good. And then you got the auto tune that is smoothed out, which is very important, well, at least to me. Again, soundstage not as wide as I like it, but it's a decent, and you got good spacing. That bass is just nice and clean, no distortion at all. Now we got E40 coming in. Bass, oh, it sounds so good. Oh my goodness. It just sounds so clear, so clean, and I absolutely love the bass on these. The vocal, and then again, the auto tune smoothed out, so it's not giving you that high pitchy tune sound. Fantastic. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna quickly switch over to the IO-8s. Make sure we got okay. Just test our connection here. Connection is good. So let's go ahead and pop the IO-8s on. Again, noise canceling is turned on both of these headphones. So that way we don't have to keep jumping back and forth and messing with the dials and everything on the headphones. We can just get in and go. All right, let's go ahead and back up. Now, here we go. Bluetooth, Bluetooth test, if I can talk, right? Bluetooth test, second song, IO-8s. Okay, bass is nice and powerful, nice and deep. Love the reverb, how it fades away. Not as loud as the Bathys, but the soundstage is wider. Oh, next clean bass too. And again, auto tune is smoothed out. So T-Pain sounds perfectly fine. Very clear too. Oh, so nice. I love that I love that lower that bass fade away. Absolutely love it. Now we got E40 coming in. Ah. Yeah. So clean, so clear. Absolutely love the clarity on these, man. They sound so good. And again, that wide sound stage just makes you feel like you're in a room. It's so good. All right, what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and flip over to our 3.5 millimeter test. All right, we're back in. We got the Focal Bathys on, 3.5 millimeter test for our second song. Let's get it. Okay, nice punch. Not as loud though, but that bass is hitting. All right, the vocals sound nice and clear. Very nice. Again, the auto tune smoothed out. Sounds really good. When you hit that bass, man. Oh yeah. Very clean. Here comes E40 now. Again, the vocals very clear. I just got all wrapped up into it. The bass is hypnotic. I love that reverb, how it just fades away, ripples in a pond, like I always say. All right. Again, very clean. A little lower in volume than I thought they would be, but that's okay. They sound fantastic. All right. It might have been just the connection. I don't know, but it just seemed a little lower. I have to look into that. Anyway, let's go ahead and quickly switch over to the IO-8s. Get these guys in on the fun here. All right, here we go. All right, we plug that in. All right, we got them plugged in. Passive connection directly in. Let's start this over. Let's check our volume level. Okay, I thought so. All right, we're good. We're good. All right, here we go. IO-8s, 3.5 millimeter test. Oh, I'm on my ear. Okay, there we go. Man, that bass is thumping too. Again, wide soundstage. They get a little louder, maybe a tick of more volume to them, but they sound so clean. And again, that bass is just sinister. It fades away nicely, not overpowering, but man, it sounds good. Oh yeah, very clear. Oh, it sounds so good. Again, now E40 comes in, nice and clear. And you got, again, T-Fade. The auto tunes was smoothed out nicely. Oh, it sounds so clean. All right, I done went over a couple seconds, but man, they sound so good. Oh, this is so much fun. All right, let's go ahead and jump in to our DAC test. All right, we are back in. We are in for the DAC test. We got the Focal Bathys on. Make sure I got them on straight. Yep, we're good. Let's get it. Oh, oh, that bass is punching. Woo-wee. Thunder too. Oh, it's again got louder, a lot more of a brighter sound. Low vocals very crisp, but that bass is just, oh my goodness, that's just banging. And you got the fade away, nice and clear. Again, auto tune smoothed out, makes it very pleasurable. I love it. Makes it a lot of fun. Man, this is great. Now we got E40 coming in, sounding very clear. Yeah, man. Woo. Very clear. All right, I done got all wrapped up into it. Man, these sound fantastic in that DAC mode. I was wanting to know how these would sound with in that for configuration, and they did not disappoint at all. Let's go ahead and quickly switch over and get the IO-8s into that DAC and see how they do with the attachment and how they make this song, how this make this song turn out. I already got it plugged into the DAC. Okay, so we're already into that, so that saved us a step. We're just going to plug right on in. We're going to start that over. All right, headphones on. Let's see how they do. Let's check our volume. All right, we're good. All right, here we go. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that bass is punching as well. Let's hear that. And it fades away nice, too. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Now, T-Pain's auto-tune smoothed out. Crystal clear, though. Nice soundstage. Still wide, so you're staying consistent. Oh, my goodness. Oh, so clean. Oh yeah. Oh. All right. Now we got E40 coming in. Sound very clear. Oh, so clean. All right. I went over it. I'm just getting all into it and stuff. Man, with the DAC on this, these things sound amazing. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're right up there with the Bathys, and they're built-in DAC. Oh, it sounds so clean. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're gonna do one more. All right, we are back in, and I really could not help. I couldn't live with myself if I didn't do this last song, especially in all three phases with these two headphones. This has been a great finale. Let's dive right in. We've got the Focal Bathys on. We're not going to waste time. We're going to rate with me talking. So let's go ahead and jump right on there. Here we go. Man, right off the bat, the synthesizer is so crisp. Very clear. And the echoing sounds like it could just run on forever. Got that little bass nugget too. I forgot to mention that. That little bass nugget, it got that too. Very clear. Mm. Got the rattling sound. Oh, it just sounds so good. Ooh. Okay, the bass guitar just hit. Oh, it sounds nice and deep. See if it drops. It did a nice job of dropping there. Very clear. And then we got the other rattling sound here in the left ear. Well, it did a nice job of doing that drop. Very clean. We got the wave sound coming in. Man, it sounds so good. Man, and the separation with the rattling instruments and the keyboard and it just sounds so. It's great spacing there. Sounds really good. Oh, so clean. All right, I done got all into the song and everything. Now I done went past my time. Oh, it sounds so good. These are, oh my goodness. Oh, I'm loving this battle. All right, let's go ahead and switch off. We're going to switch over to the IO-8s. All right, we just did a quick test. Make sure we are channeling to them. Headphones is on and secure. All right, here we go. Ah, yeah, very crisp. Nice little, again, that nice little rumble nugget that it catches right at the beginning. Both of them caught it. Ah, the clarity is top notch. Very clean. All right, now we got the rattling sound there. The rattling instrument in this ear. Again, moving around, not staying stationary. It's moving around. Very clean. And you got the bass guitar come in. Sounds nice and deep. Ooh, it drops low. Oh, it goes in and oh my goodness. That drop is nice. Here we go. You do it again. One more time. Oh, it goes deep, man. That goes way down there. Very clean. And we got the other instrument, rattling instrument in the left ear. So both independent. Great spacing because you can feel, you can tell they're separate. You can hear that they're separate from the rest of the instruments. Nice. Oh, so clean. Oh, I love that drop. Oh, I done ran over again. We had the synthesizer, the wave sound coming in. We had the total package again. Sound fantastic. All right, let's get this. Let's get this show moving on for the 3.5 millimeter test. All right, we are back in for the 3.5 millimeter test. We got the Focal Bathys on. Let's go. And very clear. That's it. Synthesizer right off the bat. And you got the echoing. Just sounds like it's going on forever. Very crisp. Again, you got that nice little rumble nugget. It picked that up. But man, this sounds so clean. All right, now you got the rattling instrument coming in on the right. Very clean. Now you got the bass guitar coming in, sounding nice and low. Again, hitting that bass drop. Okay, it's decent. It's decent. It's really decent. It goes down there. I like that. Again, you got the other rattling instrument in the left ear. Very nice. Again, nice spacing. The sound stage is a little not as wide as I like it, but you got good spacing, and you can tell that the instruments, the rattling instruments in both ears are basically separate from the other instruments. So you got good separation there. All right, very clean. Absolutely loved it. This is so much fun. All right, let's go ahead and switch out and get the IO-8s in. Excuse me. All right, let's go ahead and get these guys plugged in. Again, I love the fact that I don't have to have these powered on. Actually, let me go ahead and make sure they're powered off. All right. They are powered off. 3.5 in. Here we go. Let's back this up. Here we go. Oh, man. So crisp. Again, that echo just seems like it goes like this with these. Like it goes in, it spreads out that way. So nice with that wide sound stage. Got that little rumble nugget in there. Try to be slick and get by, but we got him. Okay, got the rattling instruments here. Very, very crisp. And again, moving around. So it's not stationary. You can tell by the depth of them. Oh, that bass guitar. Very clean. Ooh, that bass drop. It gets down there, man. It gets down there. Oh, I love it. Here we go. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, that's so good. Now we got the wave sounds coming in. Man, this sounds so clean. Again, with that wide sound stage, you got good separation, sounds like kind of airy and stuff, but sounds really good. Oh my goodness. Oh, all right. I can get wrapped up in that all day. All right, so what we're gonna do now? This is so good. This is what I'm waiting on. I want to hear these. The DAC test. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in for the DAC test. We got the Focal Bathys on. We are in DAC configuration, going straight in to the phone from the phone with their cable, USB-C cable. Let's back this up. This is what I've been waiting on. Let's get it. Oh man, already the crispness is so fantastic. Got that little rumble nugget in there. And the echoing so clean. Uh, this is what I've been waiting on. It's like the crispness, the clarity, the crispness of the synthesizer, but the clarity is just phenomenal. I got the rattling sound going on. Oh, just picked up too. And you can tell it's definitely going around. Okay. I can sit back now. We got the bass guitar going on. Man, it sounds so clean. And it goes deep. Oh, man, that sounds so good. I can sit back, man. I can literally sit back and chill. We got the other instruments rattling off in the back on the side right here. And again, they sound independent of the other instruments, and they sound just as crisp. Oh my goodness, that sound. And again, we got the wave sound coming in as well. Oh, this was so worth the wait. Oh my goodness, that was so worth the wait. It sounds so clear, great volume, so crisp. With the synthesizer, the bass was so deep. It did get a drop. It dropped. It sound better on the drop than it did with the 3.5 connection. That's for sure. But man, it sounds so good. All right, let's go ahead and get these guys swapped out. We're gonna put the IO-8s in along with their DAC attachment. All right, let's go ahead and get these guys plugged in. All right, took the time to plug them in off camera, so we ain't got to worry about doing that, wasting time. Get my cable right here. All right, here we go. I tell you, this is the part I've been waiting for with both of these. All right, here we go. Let's back this up. Let's get it. Oh, man. Oh, man. The clarity is ridiculous. And again, the echoing seems to it spreads out this way instead of going straight out. It's doing this because of the soundstage being so nice and wide on these. Got that nugget, got that little bass nugget. I want to make sure that's known. That bass nugget was got. All right, now we got the rattling instrument going on in the right ear. Man, this is good. Oh, that's what I was waiting on. That bass guitar. Let me hear that drop. Oh, it gets down there too. Oh, it gets down there. And very deep sounding, but not distorted. Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, it gets down there, man. And again, you got the other rattling instrument in the left ear. So again, sounding is separate from everybody else, but a great sound. Oh, and it's rattling. It's literally rattling my ears. Oh, so clean. Oh my goodness, so clean. What a great sound. Oh my goodness, this was a lot of fun. Definitely worth the wait. I hope you guys stuck around long enough to see this portion of the battle. All right, let's go ahead and get this cleaned up. We'll come back. We're going to talk a little bit, and we'll pick our winner. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in, and this has been a fantastic head-to-head for a finale. Worth every second of it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. But I'm not going to go into a long spew over how these guys compare to each other. Basically, I'm just going to try to trim it down as far as much as I can. The first song, both of them did a wonderful job. Again, soundstage was better on the IO-8s. It was a wider soundstage on these, but the Focal Bathys were louder. I think they matched when it came to clarity and nuance in the song. But they both did a fantastic job there. I just feel as though the you got a brighter sound out of the Bathys, and you got a wider sound stage here. Moving on to the second song, the bass song. Again, the Focal Bathys in Bluetooth definitely came out on top on that one. I have to agree. I have to give it to him. I had great bass out of the O8s, the IO8s, but the Focal Bathys, just the bass sound really good. And quickly going into our 3.5. I think the playing field leveled out a little bit when it came to that. The IO8s got a little louder, where it seemed as though the Bathys got a little quieter, and it kind of evened out on that one. And then going into the DAC test, I think that I will call that a draw because they were both fantastic. The only advantage that the Bathys have is that their DAC was built in, where I had to go and get plug in to an external DAC for the IO8s. But man, did these drivers and everything handle that wonderfully. I call that a complete draw because they sound equally as fantastic. Those even with the wider sound stage, the bass held up. It sounds just as good. You got more of a brighter sound. God, it's just something. Excuse me. Putting that on these just made me like, I wish, to make you wish you had that type of sound coming out of them at that volume level all the time. But man, they just sound great there. Going into the third song, again, very crisp. Now they actually got louder in the 3.5 configuration than they did on the first song. When I'm referring to the Bathys here, the second song rather. I'm sorry. They got a little louder though. I mean, I'm sorry. They got louder with the Bluetooth. Well, they got louder with 3.5 in this song than they did on the previous song. There we go. All right. It's a lot rattling it on upstairs, and I'm trying to get it all out while it's still fresh. So they sound really good. Again, got that clarity. The bass guitar, rumbles so good, and you hear the separation with the rattling instruments in both the left and right ear with the Bathys. You can hear the separation between them and the other instruments. So you really could tell that there was some good separation, and despite the fact that the soundstage was not as wide as on the IO8s. And then with the DAC, it was just phenomenal. Just sound wonderful, nice and bright, that deep bass. Everything was so crystal clear. It was fantastic. And then same thing with the Dali IO-8s on that third song. Man, Bluetooth, fantastic. Soundstage nice and wide. The clarity was there. The bass guitar, the rumble there, it was just fantastic. The rattling instruments, all of it was great. Going into the 3.5, more of the same. I think they got a little louder with the 3.5s over the Bluetooth connection, but man, it still sounded the same, still crisp. It's just a wonderful sound. And then when I added the DAC to these, I'm telling you, it matched the Focal Bathys sound for sound, note for note. They just did the job. I just makes you like, man, I wish these had a EQ or something like that, or an app where you can really get these guys going. But again, with that DAC on plugged in, man, it was wonderful. So as far as having the internal DAC and an external DAC, both of I call that a draw on both of these. They sound fantastic on it. However, if I had to choose one to go out on it, and I know a lot of people are going to harp on me because of this, but hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna have to go with the Bathys on this one. That internal DAC that sets it apart. I mean, they sound fantastic. These are definitely even without it, Bluetooth and 3.5. Although I believe the 3.5 connection is a little lower in sound, in volume rather, but the sound is still the same. It's fantastic. It doesn't have the sound stage of the IO8s, but man, they sound really, really good, and their natural volume is a little higher than it is on the IO-8s. Now, again, these are a wonderful pair of headphones. I absolutely love them. I I do. I love these. They're definitely in my higher rankings or my higher tier of headphones. It's just now when you start getting up there to the big dogs, you can see where they fall just a little short in some aspects. But man, when you put that DAC on these, forget about it. These things are fantastic sounding. All right, so my winner on this one will be the Focal Bathys, and that will wrap up the Gauntlet Series for the Dali IO-8s. A fantastic series. I hope all of you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I even added an extra song on the end, extra feature on the end, added an extra headphone on this in this list. I started going back to 4, but this one I stretched out to 5 because there were so many of them I didn't want to leave out. So I added an extra one on there. Again, I hope you guys liked it. Huge shout out to our sponsor of this video and the Gauntlet Series audio experience. Make sure you check out the links for them and me here in the description below. Check out their online store. Anything you purchase from them helps out the channel as well. And if you're in the Connecticut area, make sure you stop by there and tell and let them know that Ron sent you, and they'll all take care of you out there. It's really, really good. So go ahead and do that. And if you do, also please give me a like, share and subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you're notified when videos like this and others drop. I got some other stuff coming up. You definitely want to tune in for that. And I will see you guys on the next one. Hell of a battle, hell of a series.